Underwood 10mm 115 grain Xtreme Defenders. They're running right there. They're running the Lehigh Xtreme Defender, all copper rounds. Let's focus. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to create a call mode because these from the factory are about $2.50 a piece. So I'm trying to go with a cheaper alternative so I can practice and have more of them. I think these are about 70 cents a round, so it'll probably cost me about $1 with powder and primer. For this experiment, I'm going to be using the CCI 350 magnum pistol primers and Hodgson longshot. Looks like the average on the factory ammo is 1.243 inches. And so I'll be loading them up and doing a ladder load, and we'll go out to the range and test them over the chrono. Alright, well I got these 50 loaded up for testing. As you can see, I color code them with Sharpies with my load data, so I have a record of which switch when I'm picking up the brass. I just figured out using Sharpies is the easiest way to mark them. Plus it makes it really easy to find your own brass. But that's why I do it, so hopefully next we'll be out at the range. Alright, now we're at the range. It's about 30 degrees this morning. I'll be shooting over a Caldwell chronograph. We're at about 1,000 feet of elevation. I will be using my Rock Island Armory 10mm 5-inch barrel, high capacity. And we will start out with the Underwood factory ammo. Alright, just got back from the range. And between cameras failing because I didn't charge the batteries and the chrono acting up, I'm gonna try to sum up as best as I can. We started with the Underwood, and here we got that. out of 5 shots, only 3 registered, giving us an average speed of 1604. If we check out the brass on the Underwood, again, everything looks good there. So it's giving us about 657 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. The next load, which was 10.3 grains of long shot, averaged out at, and it only picked up 4 or 5, and it averaged out at 1586.2, giving us about 642 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. But again, primers all look pretty good on them. Next, we had our 10.5 grains of long shot, and this will probably be the load I stick with because the standard deviation was only 8.2 and the other ones were all pretty high. This one again picked up 4 out of the 5. We'll go over the primers, and it was average of 1653 foot-pounds, or sorry, not foot-pounds, feet per second. So it's actually slightly hotter than the Underwood. As I drop everything, and again, no real pressure signs. But again, just for experimenting, I had kept going after that point. We're up to the 10.7 grain. Which again, it only picked up 2 of 5. And the average is 1653.5. So pretty much identical, except the standard deviation went to 23. And again, still, primers are all still looking relatively good. And again, foot-pounds energy on that one is 698. So it's the same as the green loads. Now we come over to the red loads. And they are averaging 1654. So not, again, only picked up 1 of these. So it's not even a real accurate one. But, so 699 foot-pounds of energy. Primers are not looking horrible. But you can see they're starting to get a little flat. And now here's where the fun comes in. This is, and that was at 11 grains. And now we go to the 11.2, and it only picked up 2 of these, but the average was 1774.5. So it's giving us 804 foot-pounds of energy. But, I mean, it's like starting to refill in the striker, or sorry, the firing pin. It's mushrooming around it. I mean, these were probably just a little too spicy. But again, shooting them, didn't notice any different. There was like no crazy recoil. So it's just one of those things. You got to make sure you keep an eye on these things, because rapidly, 0.2 grains, it went from looking okay to, man, it's not a good deal going on. So that's what I ended up with. I'll probably end up going with the 10.5 grains. I might do the experiment again with accurate arms number 9, because there's plenty of case capacity, because this is only using 10 grains. So I might be able to load enough accurate number 9 in it to test again, because I kind of like that powder. But that's where I'm at. And again, these are what worked in my firearm. You have to figure out what works in yours. And again, when you're experimenting and doing this, it can go rapidly, get to real overpressure really fast. I mean, it's just a huge jump for 2 grains of powder. I appreciate you watching. Have a good day, and come visit us at the Reloaders Network and Headspace at the Reloaders Network. Thanks a lot. Bye.